This exercise is a complete waste of time.
What?
Sorry.
That's Jeff Nippard, YouTube's most popular science-based lifter, and I asked him to tell me everything I do wrong in my workout. So, today we'll be ranking the most popular exercises.
From worst to best, starting with pull day.
Let's go. So we're obviously gonna start off with deadlifts today. Should be nice and easy.
A leg exercise?
Back exercise.
The deadlift is gonna train hamstrings, glutes, quite a bit of quads, but think about how much musculature of the lower body you're involving.
Ronnie Coleman says deadlifts for back day.
That's true. Okay, deadlifts it is. No, just kidding. Let's start with pull downs.
Pull downs, that's a better exercise?
For the mid back and lat, it's better in the sense that it's not gonna also really tax your lower body.
All right, Jeff, okay. You want me just to do it?
Yeah, don't try to make it look pretty for me.
Well, first I gotta, ego lift it.
Naturally. Lift how you normally would.
I think this is how I normally
Don't try to be bad on purpose like you
Wait,
obviously. Wait. Okay, so there's a couple things.
Okay.
The most obvious thing is eccentric control. So what you want to do is think about your lats pulling apart on the negative. It doesn't have to be slow, but it does have to be controlled.
Okay.
The negative is more important than the positive.
Okay.
So why are you putting in less effort on the negative?
That's a great question.
Okay, the next thing, it's a very common thing where people actually stop the set too early. Because of the strength curve of the lats, you could probably bang out another at least 5 or 6 partial reps after you can't get the bar down to your chest. The point of partial rep is not to just throw the weight around and do this, okay?
Yes.
So whatever control you had on your normal reps, you want to maintain that on the partial reps. You're just not going quite as far down. One of the things that I think Sam Sulek got really right is on the pull downs, after he can't get the bar to his chest, he'll continue to extend the set with long length partial reps.
So Sam Sulek is basically like a science-based lifter now.
He's the best.
So first, let me just ask you this before I hit the set.
Yeah.
What would you, on a tier list, where would you put lat pull downs with my current form?
B.
Oh, it's B.
Yeah.
That's not horrible.
It's not terrible. You're still gonna activate your lats, you're still gonna grow your lats, but you're not gonna get the most out of this exercise that you can. With those 2 tweaks that I mentioned, you can bring it to S tier.
Talk me through it.
Okay, so you do want to be vertical at the top because you'll get a nice big stretch on your lats. And then as you lean back, it's actually okay to sway a little bit, but I'd say no more than like 15 to 20 degrees. But yes, so again, control in your
Oh, there we go.
So the weight is too heavy, Jesse.
Is it really?
Because you're already not getting it down to your chest, right?
Oh.
So like out the gate, you're kind of already failing
Who
a little
taught
bit.
me how to lift, dude?
Let's just go back a little bit.
When you lift, are you thinking about every one of these cues or is it natural to you?
It's natural to me, but at first you have to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's perfect, Jesse. Good. One more all the way. Good. Now control, and now you're gonna do the partials, all right? Good, and control on the partial. Good. You got more. And control on the partial. And control. More. Let's go, Jesse. Keep it tight. One more partial. And control, control, control. Good job.
Oh my God, that took all of my energy.
S tier.
S
My
tier,
man.
we made it. So just the little cues, they really add up though.
I mean, I'm sure you feel your lats
Oh,
engaging
hell of a lot
so
more.
much better. You have to,
yeah.
because they are engaging.
You want to
better.
touch it?
I do.
That's some natty lats right there. Do you believe I'm natty?
I do. I believe you.
Then you're an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I am natural, guys. Is there any other way to improve the lat pull down at all? Or like for what we did and what my goals are with this, is that like, that's the top tier I'll get?
There are two slightly more advanced. We could bring you to S tier plus. One would be to use straps. I noticed on your partials you were starting to lose your grip a little bit.
I can feel it.
Right? The other thing you can do is actually take a false grip, so a suicide grip. When you take a full grip, your forearms can't help but flex a lot, and that's not a big deal, but it can take away some of the mind-muscle connection going to your lat.
Jeff is writing me a program that I'm gonna give to you guys at the end of this video. He actually has no idea because I told him to coach me today, but I'm really just building you guys a free program. So subscribe and wait till the end of the video.
What's next?
Let me know what your thoughts are on this, but I think we should do a close grip row.
So this is where context comes into play. If you're doing it as a lat-focused row, I think you can make it S tier with a few modifications to your form. And since we already really hit the lats really hard on the pull down, I think we just want to do a mid-back focused exercise next. And so in the context of a mid-back focused exercise, it might be something like B tier. I would probably do something like a chest-supported row that goes into an extended set with a Kelso shrug. Have you ever done that before?
Whatever that was, let's do it.
Okay, let's do that. You know what, Jesse?
Yeah.
This is not bad.
Not bad's pretty good.
It's not bad. I'm gonna give you a B again though. So here's how we're gonna take it to S. I want you to feel your traps, your mid traps. So when people hear traps, they think here.
Yeah.
But I'm sure as you know, the traps run all the way down here. The mid traps are responsible for squeezing. The upper traps are responsible for shrugging. And then the lower traps are responsible for this kind of stuff. What we wanna do is really focus on squeezing your mid traps together.
Got it.
So you were doing that well.
Yeah.
What you didn't do quite as well is pull them apart on the negative.
Oh.
So allow yourself to really round over the pad, feel that stretch in your mid-traps, and then get that full squeeze up at the top. That's gonna get you to A tier. If you wanna get to S tier, after you can't get it all the way up, you can actually still do a lot more work with your back if you weren't to do a full row. So all you're gonna do is kind of a horizontal shrug.
Okay.
So you're gonna shrug like this. Have you ever seen that before?
I don't think I've ever seen that exercise in my life.
Okay, so I want you to try it. So the first thing is a deeper stretch. And now once you get to the point where you can't get that full squeeze, you're gonna lock your elbows.
Okay.
And you're gonna shrug back. Good.
What the heck?
And now you can probably get another 6 or 7 reps here. That's 6 or 7 reps of mid-trap stimulus that you just wouldn't have gotten. Pause and up. Good. Okay, now you're done. And you didn't control the last one, so you got A+.
No!
But that's okay.
I'm trying to get the S tier.
Now I would only do that on your last set, because if you were to do that from set 1, like you just wouldn't get nearly as many reps. But if you do it on your last set, that's an intensity technique to get the most out of the sets that you do.
When in doubt, micro pump it out.
There you go.
That's what it was. Up next, we have Jeff's pick. That's whatever you think is S tier plus plus.
I can give you a S double plus. That's more strength and compoundy, or more hypertrophy and special.
Like me. My mom says that.
This is called a cross-body lat pull-around. It'll look gimmicky, and it is a little bit, but it works.
Science-based?
It's indirectly based on science in the sense that it will maximize the stretch on your lats. If you were gonna stretch your lats, you wouldn't just like lift your arm here, which is where you get on a pull-down. You think about the lat fibers, they wrap around your back like this. So you would do exactly like you're doing now. You would stretch across your body. If I pull from here, I'm getting so much more of a lat stretch than I am just right here. But when you do a pull down, your arms never get to this point because they'd have to cross over. It feels really awkward.
I feel like I would do this when I would stretch out.
Exactly, so that's what you're doing, except under load. So you're gonna kneel down, you're gonna get this big stretch here, which you'll be able to see, and then you're just gonna drive your elbow down. Now, a lot of people do these facing front on,
That's what I do.
which is also fine. Once you turn this way, all of a sudden you're gonna feel a big stretch come into your lats. Good, that's really good, Jesse. All right, you're on S tier. You did it.
There we go.
Good job. It's important for like total development to not just do the fancy stuff. Like sometimes you just do need to do the basics. So I do want to show you a way that I modify a more basic exercise. So this is a deficit pen lay row. So what you're going to do is maintain a really flat back angle, stand on a bumper plate and row. Control a little bit. Good. Why are you standing on a bumper plate? I feel like I could have told you to do anything.
Because I'm under 5'11".
That's good. But no, why else?
Increase the stretch on my lats.
Yes! Good. There you go. That's already S tier plus. You're nailing these. What would we swap for this? The pull down, the chest supported row, or the cross-body lat pull around? What does it resemble?
Chest supported row?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
God,
you could make that
I'm back
swap.
at school right now.
Yeah. Good job, bro.
Let's go.
We've got 4 back exercises for our pull day that we can use in our special free program that Jeff is building for us.
See if
for once
you can get to S tier without my help. I really want you to try on this one, okay?
Listen,
so we're gonna do
I got this.
A reverse cable fly for the rear delts. Go.
Reverse is my favorite position. Oh wait, so I have to set it up too,
You have to do everything.
Oh no, I'm getting quizzed right now. The pressure's on. 60 seconds starting now.
S tier, Jesse, nothing less.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. B.
What the hell?
I'm gonna give you A tier on that, bro. You didn't quite get as far back as you could though. Like you stopped around here, whereas you'll get a stronger rear delt contraction if you go to here. Oh, wow. Yeah. See how hard they are?
That's gnarly, it's very hard.
I would just like to see a little bit more range of motion. Good. Man, your back looks great, man.
Thank you.
So this was the other thing. You shouldn't be thinking about pulling. You're thinking about sweeping.
Okay.
The way Dr. Mike explained this to me is you imagine that there's a pile of money on the floor, and whatever you can reach with your hands is how much money you get to keep.
Okay.
So you want to reach out.
I want all
rather
the
than
cash.
Exactly. So you do this instead of
That's
this.
me at the clubs.
That, now we go. So put it to work. Good, Jesse. That's so much better,
That was
man.
like the
That's
greatest
so much
rep
better.
I've ever felt on
Yeah,
that.
that's so much better. Good.
Oh.
And put it back. Control. Good job.
Oh.
S tier.
Bro.
My man. You are naturally really good at these, though.
That's me at the clubs.
That, now we go. This
I
is your
feel-
best one yet. But you
okay.
still weren't at S tier, were you?
No.
Hopefully you can get there.
I'm gonna bring Dr. Mike and he's gonna see if you're S tier or not.
Fair enough. Why does he get to decide?
He's the only one that could.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You can't decide for yourself.
That's true, that's true.
Finally, time for biceps. The most popular exercise of all biceps. alternating dumbbell curl. So Jeff, you gotta let me know, how am I looking?
Well, you're looking S tier, but your exercise selection is C or B tier.
Really?
Yeah, let's find something better.
What's wrong with this?
Well, a couple things.
Okay.
Where's your bicep stretched?
Right here.
Yeah.
Boom, right there.
And when they're holding the dumbbells there, how much tension is on your biceps?
Like none, I guess?
None, literally none, because
Gravity?
gravity is just pointing straight down and the dumbbell is exactly in line with your elbow joint. There's no tension on the bicep in the most important position. Now, will dumbbell curls grow your biceps? Well, clearly, I mean, you know.
It worked a little.
They will work, but I think there might be a better option that could get you up to S tier. If you like the dumbbells,
Love them.
here's how
Love
you can make it
dumbbells.
more effective.
Okay.
Do it on a preacher curl. And the more horizontal the preacher curl angle, the better actually. But this is the best way to do it with a dumbbell in my opinion. Do you want to see the best way to do it, period?
Please.
Okay, let's go to the cables. We're gonna step forward until we get that deep stretch in the bicep.
Got it.
And then we're gonna curl forward from there.
Simple.
This is a really nice variation if you can do it.
Okay, if I can do it. What do you think I am?
Let's see it. Oh, he might be there. The one thing he gets to S tier out
S tier,
the gate.
Jeff.
It
That's
is.
S tier.
Now this is great, Jesse.
When it comes to training your biceps, how many exercises should you do?
The biceps are like, I mean, small relative to say the quad, the glutes,
These are
the
not
hamstring,
small.
the hamstring. Unless they're a really big weak point and you're just trying to blast them with volume,
Yep.
which is fine. I think for the the average intermediate level lifter, 2 exercises for biceps is plenty. Bro,
I mean,
what's your leg day gonna be like?
my leg day?
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
You'll find out tomorrow.
So to recap, we came here so Jeff can show us how to train with science. And what he doesn't know is that he is making us the best science-based program that you're gonna get for free. We're doing a 3-day split that consists of pull day, legs, and push day. 1 day is written, only 2 more days to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to leg day. Now my leg day, I already know it's S tier because look at these quads.
That is fair.
Oh, okay. When it comes to legs, I feel like we all can agree that we're gonna squat, we're gonna leg press, we're gonna leg extension. If you're feeling frisky, maybe you'll do hammies, but like I feel like that's the main thing that everyone will do. Do you think that that is sufficient?
No, there wasn't enough hamstrings, and I think it was redundant on quads.
What makes an exercise automatically F tier?
If an exercise, you can't take it through a big range of motion, if it doesn't have a big stretch, if you can't load it with resistance to apply high tension to the muscle, and if it's not really stable, so Bosu ball squats,
I knew you were gonna say
automatic
that. I
F
knew
tier.
it.
And then exercises that you can't load well, so like a lot of these
Oh, Jeff.
banded
Looking caked up.
kickbacks and this sort of thing, like they can have their place, but like you have to do so many reps to get close to failure that I'm just gonna put it in F tier.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right, let's hit these squats
Yeah.
and hopefully they're not F tier.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm really impressed that you're going to a barbell back squat.
That's what we do.
Like, yeah, I mean, come on. A lot of people shy away from the hard stuff. I like a free weight back squat. Ah, yeah.
You need a little weight.
Yeah, maybe stop at 315.
Yeah. Are belts approved?
Belts actually don't reduce core activation and
Really?
they increase tension on the quads, so there's really no reason not to use one.
Do you think people are just as strong without a belt? Is it placebo?
No, it's definitely not placebo. It increases intra-abdominal pressure, which will prevent tension from leaking out in all
Okay.
sorts of places. Yeah.
We don't need no leakage.
No. Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not at a working weight yet. Anyone can make a warm-up set look good.
That's true.
Now I want you to focus. That's something I noticed that you weren't really doing well with your warm-up set. You're kind of just going in and it's like muscle memory for you.
Yep.
I want you to actually focus. Take your time. Make sure that the bar is lined up. Make sure you got the plates on even. Make sure your grip width is even. Take a few breaths. Get in the zone and execute the lift. There you go. Set it up. Nice efficient unrack. 2 or 3 steps back, get the feet even, big breath, hit depth, and up. Good job. Let's do 5 reps. 2, let's go, Jesse. 3, good control. 4, and 1 more, Jesse. You got it. Beautiful technique. Unrack. Good job. Wow.
Woo!
Where do you think you are?
I feel like that was an A.
I think you're an S.
No way! Would you say that squat, bench, and deadlift are S tier for building muscle?
No, I think the squat is. I think the deadlift isn't because you don't get a really big range of motion. The bench press, well, we'll get to that on push day. We'll see if you can get S tier on that one.
I hope
We'll
so.
see.
Typically next in a workout for legs, most people are gonna do leg press. Are we doing leg press?
No.
If I was to do leg press next, where would it be tiered?
I think that you start to risk running into junk volume territory. And so I would have to put it in this context, maybe C tier. It's still good, but it's like you're loading up all these plates on the leg press to do basically the same thing you just did.
It's
like,
just another 3 sets.
Why not tax it in a different way?
Hit it from a different angle.
Pretty much, yeah.
What are we doing, Jeff?
So we just hammered the quads and glutes with this. Next, we're gonna do hamstrings and glutes. And so I've got two options for you. One is more boring and basic. One is more sexy and interesting.
You know which one I really want, but I know which one I should pick.
Well, not necessarily. So the more boring and basic one is just a barbell Romanian deadlift. So show me how you do that. So you generally only need to go to about mid-shin level here.
Really?
Yeah, that should be a good stretch on your hamstrings if you're maintaining a neutral lower back and you're not bending your knees, which you're not. Okay, so that's good. Put it back in.
Okay, that's what she said.
So that's called a hip hinge type movement, but it's gonna fatigue your grip a little bit. And people find it to be a bit much, especially like beginners if they did a barbell back squat. So let's go look at a Smith machine good morning. Have you done these before, Jesse?
I've toyed with them a little
You've toyed with them? So today you're gonna learn how to do them. So it may feel like a really short range of motion, and it kind of is, but as long as you're getting a good stretch in your hamstrings, which for me is about here.
That's it?
That's it. And actually, as I do more warm-up sets, I'll get a little deeper, right?
Okay.
Good.
Probably like right there.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you get really deep, man. That's great. I mean, the deeper you can get, the better.
I'm biting my tongue, Jeff. Biting my tongue.
You want to feel your hamstrings shortening and lengthening. So they're lengthening on the stretch, they're shortening on the contraction, and you should be thinking about using them to move the weight, not your lower back.
Okay, so what are the cues to make this an S tier exercise?
You want to think about pushing your butt back with relatively straight knees until you feel about a 7 out of 10 stretch. So a 10 out of 10 stretch starts to feel really painful.
Yep.
You want about a 7 out of 10 stretch, and then you think about squeezing your hamstrings to lift yourself back up. And that's it. It's a simple exercise. It's kind of hard to mess up, especially on the Smith machine, but it's very effective.
What's also hard to mess up and is really effective is using an app like MacroFactor.
MacroFactor is a smart macro tracker and nutrition coach app. With MacroFactor, you can log your food, weight, and more. The app uses smart algorithms to calculate your energy expenditure and weight trend. Then it adjusts your calories and macros to keep you on track towards your goals. Here are 5 reasons why I think MacroFactor is the best app for gaining muscle, losing weight, and maintaining results. You can log foods faster in MacroFactor than any other nutrition tracking app. Plus, all the food in MacroFactor's food search database has been verified, so you can trust it completely. Its smart coaching feature will give you
science-based recommendations to make sure that you hit your goals.
It will also give you weekly updates to your macros, just like a nutrition coach would.
I think the best thing about MacroFactor is that it is a coach for a tiny fraction of the cost of an actual online coach. All you have to do is track your food. The app will take care of the rest. You'll reach your goal as long as you follow the plan.
The app uses your weight and nutrition data to offer a personalized energy expenditure estimate. MacroFactor offers a truly premium experience. You do have to pay for it,
but will never serve you ads, sell your data, or violate your privacy.
Jeff actually helped develop the science behind this app, and as he is a smart guy, I trust him and the app. So I encourage you to go download it and try it out for yourself. You can download it on the App Store, Google Play, or macrofactor.com. Use code Jesse to get a 2-week free trial. It also helps support me as well.
You got the S tier.
S tier?
In the nick of time.
Let's go!
So you want to do quads?
I want to do quads.
This is what we're going to do for quads. Leg extensions.
Okay.
However, we have 6 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, based on what I've taught you so far, which one is the best option?
I have some guesses. That one looks pretty good. That one looks decent. This looks too new. I don't know, I feel like new equipment is like...
A little too good.
Okay.
Let's put some money on this, bro. How confident are you?
All right, $50.
Okay.
I want to say this one, but
You owe me $50.
Bro, come on! Is it this one?
It's this one.
I freaking knew it!
And it's this one because if you look at the angle of this pad, especially if we adjust the setting here,
oh,
you see how deep you can get? I know it's kind of tricky because it wasn't on the right setting, but you should have seen this knob right here. You should have known. I think it is the best because it actually goes under the seat, the pad does, and that'll allow you to get a way bigger stretch on the quads.
Wow.
If I was gonna pick a second one, this is a hammer strength leg extension.
Okay.
This would be my second pick, and this one more people will have access to because the Prime is kind of rare, but it is an incredible piece.
Would you say certain machines are just better for building muscle then?
No, the muscle knows tension, okay? That's it. It doesn't know if you're using a free weight or you're using a machine. If you can elicit high tension in the muscle, it's going to grow. I want you to show me how you would do this.
Yes.
Again, now you're getting smarter throughout the course of this video.
I am.
So you might be like picking up on things, but I want you to do it how you would normally do.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so it's gonna check the box. Range of motion, check. Tension, check. Deep stretch, check.
Capacity for progressive overload.
Absolutely, check.
Yeah, so it's a great exercise, right?
Oh my God, this is really like
So right now, the way you're doing this, I'm gonna put you in A tier. Do you wanna get to S tier?
Of course I wanna get to S tier. Why do you think I'm here?
Watch this.
Do you think I'm here for the sole purpose of making you write me a program for free? No.
What? So now you're in S tier.
Oh.
And it's because you lean back more. Do you know why?
So I'm thinking I'm in S tier right now because the hips are like are lengthened more, thus making more stretch on the quad.
Exactly. So the quads have 4 heads. All 4 heads cross the knee joint, which means they do knee extension, which is this.
Yes.
One head, called the rectus femoris, it also crosses the hip joint. And so it flexes the hips, kind of like you would in a,
like
in
a
a hanging leg raise.
Okay.
But if it's flexed here, that means it's not stretched there. So if you set the seat back, you're gonna get a bigger stretch on the rectus femoris. And this year, in fact, there was a study that compared the upright seat position, where you were originally, to a laid back seat position. And in that rectus femoris head, saw 170% more growth with the subject seated back.
In case you guys do not have this machine at your gym, it's a good thing we have Jeff's pick. What do we got?
This is a reverse Nordic.
Okay.
So with a Nordic, you're pinning your ankles down.
Yep.
And you're coming forward. It's a hamstring exercise, right?
Okay.
A reverse Nordic is the reverse of that.
You go backwards.
You go backwards. Now
Oh
look at the stretch on my
knees.
quads. And then you pull yourself up. And you use the band for a little bit of assistance.
Oh my gosh. Are your knees okay?
100%, man. Now, obviously, if you feel pain, then don't do it, and only go as far as you're comfortable. So I want you to.
Oh my God!
Now that's even a better stretch than the prime curl.
Oh my
God! But I want you
God.
to widen your heels just a little bit here, so you can get all the way back. Feel like deep, and pull yourself up. Good job, dude.
Oh my God!
That might be one of the hardest
that was
quad exercises you've done, hey?
That was crazy.
Good control.
Oh, my knees cracked.
Pull up. That's okay. Cracking is fine.
I watched you do it and I was like, that's easy. It's so difficult. Dude, write it into the
really
program,
good.
Jeff.
What program?
Just like if you were to.
Oh,
like,
in my next program.
In your next program.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Definitely not like a program I'm just gonna give to people.
You say something?
No, you're good. You can put the band back. Guys, we're like 66% through this program. I promise you by the end of the video, you're gonna have the best program in the world. Best program in the world. Free. So next, I would typically myself, and along with a lot of people, a popular exercise to do would be a lying leg curl. So we're gonna hop on this machine, and we're gonna do, you're gonna not.
A tier?
Okay.
S tier. We have around 10 studies showing longer muscle lengths is better than shorter muscle lengths, and we have around 5 studies showing that longer muscle lengths beats full range of motion about 80% of the time. So on this one, you want to do the opposite, right? I mean, you want to be as far forward as you can get. Yes, because then you're going to get more stretch in your hamstring.
Yes.
So you want the seat to be as far forward as it can comfortably go.
This is like everything I don't do. Oh, and then should I lean forward?
That will stretch the hamstrings a little bit more, as long as you're maintaining that neutral lower back. If you're just rounding your lower back, it's not doing anything. If you kind of tuck your pelvis, like if you kind of think about like twerking your butt out.
Oh yeah, hammies
right?
get tight.
And now pull yourself slightly forward.
Oh my God,
Now
Jeff.
you've got maximum stretch. Good. Let's push these, Jesse. Control on the last few. Are the reps toward the beginning of a set or the end of a set more anabolic?
The end.
Exactly, so why would you rush the ones at the end?
I don't know, because it's painful.
Exactly, you shouldn't do that. Good job. Man.
Holy crap, that
Good
made
job.
the largest difference. S tier plus.
Confirmed.
Yes.
So you want to skip calves?
I'd love to
That's
skip
putting you in
calves.
automatic F tier. I want to make the calf work as easy as possible.
Okay.
As unskippable as possible. And so for that, I find a lot of people just like to sit down. So
Make
sit
it
down
easy.
in a leg press and do toe presses. The most common mistake that most people make here is going all the way up onto their toes. It's actually not needed. You'll actually see less growth that way than if you just kind of rock on the balls of your feet and stop here.
Is it true that calves are all genetic? Tell me the truth.
They're heavily genetic, and they are heavily genetic because of the insertion point. So if you have higher inserting calves, it's going to be harder to get them to develop, but you can offset that by wearing high socks and doing these.
I'm doing these, so that's good, but I got low socks.
Day 2 is finished. Only one more day to go.
All right, day 3, we're doing chest, shoulders, and triceps today. What do you think is my best muscle? I know I'm clothed right now.
I think I'd say chest and quads.
Big push guy.
The mirror muscles,
Oh,
my man.
So we're gonna start off with the most common exercise, something that destroys every Monday, barbell bench press.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, bro, you're about to tell me we set this up for no reason?
The bench press is a S tier strength and hypertrophy movement.
Got it.
I happen to think that strength also matters for hypertrophy.
Okay.
So I think you can make the bench press an S tier exercise.
Okay.
Some people might argue that the dumbbells are a better flat press option because you can get a deeper stretch. I would say that might be true if it were the only exercise you were gonna do. But we're gonna do another exercise for the pecs that will get it stretched.
Okay.
So for this one, we're gonna focus on overload. We're gonna do a lower rep range, something around 4 to 8 reps. Go nice and heavy and focus on pressing the weight. And with that said, we're gonna focus on external cues. So we're gonna focus on your elbow position. We're gonna focus on your setup on the bench and things like that, as opposed to, I'm gonna feel my chest working this way or that way. This is a heavy compound exercise. You wanna execute it in a 3D context. You're thinking about how your body is moving in space.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Let's do this. Let me just say, I can bench 405.
Really?
No.
Time to up the dose.
What'd I tell you?
Oh yeah. Not on camera, not on camera. Let's go to 2 plates, and then I'm gonna be as strict as I humanly possibly can, as if you're a world-class bench presser, and I'm trying to fine tune, all right?
As if I am. I think it's really valuable for people to understand like the perfect form.
Yeah.
Because I know that with bench press, correct me if I'm wrong, form can add a lot of weight to the bar.
It's incredibly technical. Small form changes could be the difference in a 225 bench and a 315 bench.
Wow.
It's kind of like the sumo deadlift in that way.
Yeah, but this counts.
Right.
You're impressed.
I'm gonna give you S tier, bro.
Let's go!
I just have to. There's a couple things I can do to get you to S tier plus if you want to listen.
I'm all ears,
All right.
man.
It seems to be that you're driving through your heels. You actually want to drive through your toes on the bench press. And you want to think about pushing your back down and back. Really nice. I saw that motion in your feet. You're really driving properly now.
The biggest thing that I felt was the travel of energy from toe to bar.
That's it. That's what you want. The bench press can be thought of as a total body movement because your legs should be involved if you're going for maximum strength. Nice.
Wow, that was easy.
S tier plus. Good leg drive. Perfect, Jesse. You nailed it.
Wow.
My man. I think you could bench 405.
Really?
I mean, with the right training and so on.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Yeah. I think you've got it in you.
That's our next video.
Yeah. I think you
Road
got
to
it in you.
405.
All right. What's next?
If I personally was working out right now, I'd go hit an incline dumbbell.
Incline dumbbell what?
Bench press.
So I think that's a little bit redundant, actually. I think next what we want to do is isolate the pecs.
So I'm assuming a fly.
Exactly.
Cable fly.
I like a cable fly.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
So, how would you do a cable fly? Do it.
Knowing what I know now, it's day 3. I have to stretch it, and I want the tension on the stretch.
Man, you're good. You've been listening.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take these off so we can play with the balls. You can never forget the balls. All right, this is my final submission.
I feel like now what you're trying to do is you're trying to over-scientify it a little bit. And it's like, it just doesn't look natural to me. You're trying too hard now.
Okay.
Does this feel good to you? Does it feel fine? It feels fine?
It feels good.
Okay, in that case, I think it's fine. I'm still gonna put you in A tier because there's a couple things I would do differently. For one, you didn't quite get far enough in front of the cable to get a really nice stretch.
Okay.
You were kind of just like a normal stretch here, and then you were really focusing on the contraction, which is the less anabolic part of the range of motion. The other thing I would do to get you up to S tier is I would actually do these seated. You're gonna walk out around, and now, look at the stretch. Like,
that
look at how
wild.
much of a stretch I have compared to what you had in that first attempt. So now from here, I'm gonna bring the cables forward.
Wow.
You also did this thing where you pointed your thumbs forward. You will get a bit more shortening of the pec that way. You will get a bit of a stronger contraction, you're right. But I'm not so big on the contraction these days because we've got so much research now showing that the stretch is more important.
If the contraction doesn't matter as much, can we just not do it?
Oh, that's actually a really good question.
Like, why do
you're
it then?
You're at the cutting edge now. So some scientists would actually say no to that question.
Wow.
I wouldn't because I don't think we have enough studies on enough muscles. But there's enough for me to confidently say that the stretch is more important on average for most exercises, but I still don't want to completely throw out the contraction.
It feels absolutely amazing.
100%.
The biggest thing I'm noticing is how much tension there is right here.
Right there, that's the key.
Which is
that's
like
the key. Yeah. Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah. You did it. You're in S tier. Let's move on. You did.
For a very optimal and science-based and like proper chest day, would you be finished with 2 of these exercises?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You start to see the effects of volume taper off at around 8 to 10 sets per week. As you go beyond that, it's basically junk volume. Like, you can do it, but you'd be much better off fine-tuning your technique, controlling the negative more, and pushing the sets harder in like 99% of cases.
Wow.
Now that's assuming you're doing 2 push days a week. That would give you 12 sets. As an intermediate to advanced level lifter, that's exactly where you want to be. Shoulders, what are you picking?
For shoulders, I want to do side raises and an overhead press.
I really like the side raises. I'm not convinced you need an overhead press.
Really?
And the reason for that is the front delts just got smoked on the bench press, and they also got some work on that fly. I think it's a good idea to include it from a general strength standpoint, a shoulder health standpoint, and all that kind of stuff. But if we're building a bodybuilding program, I like the lateral raise choice better. So why don't we go do that?
Let's do that.
And then what I would recommend for you is on your other push day, do either high incline press so you get some delt double over, or you could throw in like a shoulder press on that day.
Makes sense. All right, Jeff, judge my form.
I'm gonna put you D tier, bro. Let's first get you up to A tier with a simple fix. Control the weight better. Stop. You got your quads hit yesterday. So you got a nice upright posture, tall chest, sweep the dumbbells out. Perfect, and control. Now we're talking.
I might have to go lighter.
Good job. So now you're up to like B or A tier. Now, give me this dumbbell, and we're gonna do like a partner trust challenge. You're gonna lean into me. Now, if you hold the dumbbell up just a little bit, you've got tension all of a sudden. And now do a fly. Well, you might have to go a little lighter. But do you see how much more tension you got in that stretch position?
Yeah.
So if you want to be even more locked in, you could do these like on an incline bench.
Well, like this or like this?
Whatever helps you feel braced. I do this.
Oh, should I come here?
You get more stretch that way. Good job.
Jeff.
Good thinking. See? You're ahead of me now. Yeah. That's actually, I think, good for shoulders, honestly. I would do like 4 sets there. If you can execute those sets hard with a good resistance profile, you only need 3 or 4 sets.
That is crazy.
If you're using sloppy form, you're not controlling the negative, you have to compensate some way. So you can compensate with doing more sets. Your workouts will take 2 or 3 hours instead of 1 hour.
Wow.
Next up, triceps.
Tell me how to do it, Jeff.
Well, I want to see you do it first.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to get you there. I really did.
All right, fair enough.
Where am I at?
Look at you controlling the negative.
I know. I've learned so much. Is that deep, Jeff?
It is.
You feel it?
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, damn it. I was so close.
So the way I actually like to set up these, so I even go a little higher still. This is just like pointless wasted energy, and it's like your obliques have to work to get the weight up.
Yeah.
And it's like you just can't go heavy enough. Whereas if you duck under here and then just stand up, it's like an eighth of a squat, right?
Yeah.
Now you're in position. I like to take a staggered stance. You'll be really stable that way. Not out here, so you're not like really flared.
Yeah.
And if you're really tucked, it might torque your wrists a little bit.
Okay.
So something around like maybe 30 to 40 degrees is good.
If I get this, the program is written.
What program? What?
Guys, after this exercise, the program will be written. I'll give it to you for free, don't you worry.
All right, Jesse. So you don't need to get on your knees.
I'm used to that, my bad. Okay, so we're here. Stand up.
There you go.
Stagger.
Yeah. Big stretch. Good. Now we're talking.
Ah, gotcha. I'm going slow.
Good job, dude.
I almost got you there, bro.
My man.
Dude,
now you have an S tier exercise for every body part.
That's good, dude. All these exercises I'm gonna be implementing and giving them a shot. You guys can implement them as well with your brand new free program. Thank you, Jeff, for writing this program. He had no idea, but you just wrote everybody a free program. In return, you guys can go download Macro Factor or subscribe to us. Or both. We like both. But do not forget,
stay relentless.
peace.